As sunlight streamed through the window, secret stirred in her bed. She opened her eyes. Something felt different. The usual Sunday heaviness was gone. She sat up, surprised. The world seemed brighter, sharper. The air vibrated with energy. A smile touched her lips. It was a genuine smile, one she hadn't felt in what felt like forever. Secret stretched, her body light and free. She hadn't realized how heavy she had felt for so long. It was like an invisible weight had been lifted from her shoulders, from her very soul. She took a deep breath, the air filling her lungs with a sweet freshness. This was new. This was exhilarating. This was freedom. She danced around the room, her laughter bubbling forth like a spring. The world felt alive with possibility. Colors seemed more vibrant, sounds crisper. She felt awake. For the first time in a long time, she felt truly alive. The fog that had clouded her mind, her very being, had dissipated. It was like emerging from a long, dark tunnel into the blinding, glorious light. She twirled, feeling lighter than air. An unknown force had held her captive for so long. Now, she was free. But with this newfound freedom came a chilling question. What had held her captive for so long? The memories came in flashes, painful and sharp. His voice smooth like honey, dripping with false concern. His eyes cold and calculating, watching her every move. He was her lover, or so she thought. He showered her with affection, with gifts, with promises of a future together. He made her feel special, cherished, loved, but his love was a cage, gilded and beautiful, yet still a prison. He controlled her every thought, every action, every desire. He isolated her from her friends, her family, her own self. He had taken her to a voodoo doctor deep in the bayou. The air was thick with the smell of incense and something darker, more sinister. The doctor, a woman with eyes like burning coals, had given her a drink. It tasted sweet, like berries and honey. He had called it a love potion, a way to bind their souls together for eternity. She had drunk it willingly, blinded by her love, by her trust. But it wasn't love he sought, it was control. The potion was a curse, a Judas kiss that sealed her fate. It clouded her mind, made her doubt herself, made her completely dependent on him. Now fragments of memories flickered at the edge of her awareness. She wasn't supposed to be here, living this life. She had a mission, a purpose. Images flashed before her eyes, a shadowy organization, a stolen file, a desperate chase. She was an agent, highly trained, working undercover, but the details remained elusive, shrouded in the remnants of the curse. Why couldn't she remember more? She had been so close to completing her mission when he had pulled her into his web of manipulation. He knew her secrets, her weaknesses. He used them against her, twisting her love, her loyalty, into chains that bound her. A sudden realization hit her like a bolt of lightning. The curse. It was designed to make her forget, to erase her memories, her true identity. But why? The answer came in a whisper of intuition. She was getting too close. Her mission threatened his plans, his organization. He couldn't let her succeed. So he had silenced her, not with brute force, but with something far more insidious, far more effective. He had used her love as a weapon, her trust as a chain. Anger surged through her, hot and powerful. He had taken everything from her, her freedom, her memories, her life, but no more. The curse was broken. She was free. She would reclaim her life piece by piece. She would remember her mission, expose his treachery, and she would make him pay for what he had done. But first, she had to fight the lingering effects of the curse, the whispers of doubt, the fear that threatened to pull her back into the darkness. With each breath, she pushed back against the shadows, reclaiming her strength, her resolve. She walked out into the Sunday morning, the sun warm on her face. The world was a symphony of sounds and colors, vibrant and alive. But this time, she saw it with clear eyes. Her senses no longer dulled by the curse. She was free. She had a long journey ahead, filled with challenges and dangers, but she was no longer afraid. She had faced her demons, broken free from her chains. She would honor her past, her mission, by living her life to the fullest, by fighting for justice, for truth, for the freedom of others trapped in similar prisons of manipulation. As she walked away from the life that had held her captive, she thought of others who might be trapped, their minds clouded, their spirits broken. She would find them. She would help them break free. The world was full of darkness, but it was also full of light, of hope, of the unwavering strength of the human spirit. And she would be a beacon in that darkness, a testament to the power of breaking free, of reclaiming one's life, one's dreams, one's blessings. The journey wouldn't be easy, but she was ready. She was free.